Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today I am going to be drawing my first commission. This was commissioned to me by one of the people on Instagram, so shout out to them, they are so amazing. But yeah, I am drawing Sailor Moon for my client because that's what they requested, and I'm just going to be kind of walking you through the process. I feel like it's been a while since I've talked about the art process instead of rambling on about how I'm in a certain fandom or designing characters, so I thought this would just be a very good chill video to just talk with you guys. I want to give you a few updates as well. I want to thank you for the current channel growth. I've been getting a lot of steady viewers of recently, and I've really been appreciating you all supporting my channel constantly. It's really been just making me feel really good about my channel, wanting me to output videos. Also, in the month of May, I don't know how many videos I'll be putting out as much because I will be doing exams and, just slow down, take a bit of a break, and then videos will resume as normal, on Saturdays and on Wednesdays if I have time. I haven't been doing the Wednesday videos as much just because I haven't had that time, but I still appreciate you all nonetheless coming back and, seeing my channel. So as you are seeing on screen, I'm drawing Sailor Moon. She is from an anime or a manga. She's a very popular character, and I personally really like her. I've read the manga. I think it's a good manga. But yeah, I just went through my sketch. I really enjoyed sketching this out. I like the fun pose. It was very in my comfort zone because I just love how bubbly and bright you can kind of make Sailor Moon because, she's the heroine, she's really cool. I really like Sailor Moon. She's a great character. Where I had the most fun in this piece actually was the line art and coloring. The line art was just really satisfying to do in general. I like line art. It's not the bane of my existence. But it was really fun to do the line art. It just felt very fluid, very soft. I'm using the script brush here. If you want an in-depth video on all of my brushes, you can check out the one from last week, which was all of my art supplies video, where I go over all of the brushes that I consistently use on basically a week-to-week basis, because I draw digitally a lot. So yeah, and then I also did the coloring for this, did cleanup, did line art, all that good stuff. Coloring with this was actually super fun because I did something different with the skin tone in the face, and you'll see that in a little bit. Right here, I'm just blocking out the colors in order to do just a color drop fill, just so it's easier to quickly get all the colors in, and then I do a clipping mask afterwards, setting up the base color so I have a general idea of how they're all going to look. I changed her hair color a few times because Sailor Moon's a blonde, but she's a golden blonde, but she's also I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's a cool blonde, but it's bright. It's weird. You just have to look at her official art. So yeah, but here I am talking about the face because I actually kind of sectioned out the face's color zones. And if you've been, in the art sphere of social media, just for a while, because I've been seeing this over the past year or so, color zones are basically if you look at a real human face, you can see the warmth in the cheeks, so that's more red. On the sort of chin side where your mouth is, that's more cool toned, so blue, and then your forehead tends to be yellower because that's where most of the light reflects off of or bounces off of your forehead. So I decided for this piece I would try out color zones, and I really like how it turned out. I haven't been able to replicate it since this piece because I kind of forgot about doing it, to be honest, but it was just really fun to do. I think it turned out great. I think her skin looks more alive and realistic, even though I would personally say my style, my anime cartoony art style is more cartoonish. I definitely simplify a lot of things in my art style, but by doing the color zones of the skin, it made Sailor Moon feel like she had blood pumping through her veins and the light was reflecting off of her all cool. So yeah, I actually took my time, rendered this piece. My favorite thing to render was the skin, and then I believe the blue parts of her outfit, so her skirt, and I believe her collar, and then the red. The white, I really enjoyed doing white clothing, but I don't know. It was really fun, don't get me wrong, and I love white coloring, or white clothing, sorry. But, looking back on it, it still looks great. I still love it. Just, I haven't colored white in a long time, so it didn't give me the same sort of enjoyment, but I'm sure if I do a few more pieces with more flowy fabric, I'd get the same result. But yeah, I really like how this turned out. I feel like her pose turned out really well. I definitely played around with her pose, and, as you saw in the beginning, I changed her legs, because originally I had her in a standing pose, and then I wanted her in something more fluid, so I changed it to that. I just really like how this piece turned out overall, and I feel like it gives off Sailor Moon's vibe, is what I'm saying. But yeah, as I put in the background here, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!